Hey guys, it's day 9 of the trip and day 5 on the cruise ship. We woke up in the morning and sadly there was no island. That means we couldn't stop in St. Thomas because the captain early overnight or during the day, sometime during the day or night, I don't remember exactly, said that because of Hurricane Matthew, we couldn't stop on the island. So he made a decision not to stop there and head up to open sea and
to stay ahead of the storm.
So we don't,
it was so sad.
Yeah, I was looking forward for that one.
That's all he's talked about since he's moved here. Whoops, kitty cat. I want to see the Virgin Islands. Well, I mean, we did, but he specifically kept saying, "I want to go to St. Thomas. I want to go to St. Thomas," and
well, it
wasn't meant to be.
Yeah,
it meant for us to go another time.
Yes,
but it was sad.
It was.
And again, I'm so sorry. There's no evidence of what we did for breakfast.
And
I'm sure we ate.
Oh,
is he walking around back there? Hey, Andy. We probably sulked and licked our wounds somewhere. I do know, though, we had lunch at our favorite place, Royal Table.
Yeah.
And we had the same. I think we asked for the same server.
Mm-hmm.
He's very sweet. You can see we had a great view out our porthole. There's Chuy waiting for our entrees, which I don't remember. Here's a little, I'm like, wah, wah.
I think you had a burger that day.
Did we?
You.
I did?
Yeah, I don't know what I had. Oh, well.
I don't remember. But I'm making a little wah, wah, sad face. We're not on St. Thomas.
Yeah.
But then, I cheered up because another Mickey premium ice cream bar. And this time we had Mickey sprinkles on it.
Yeah.
We must have spent a little bit of the morning up on the sun deck because I was in my swimsuit and I'm wearing my flowery coral pinky cover up for my suit. And as we left Royal Court, we were in the main atrium and there was Minnie. So we waited. The line wasn't too long. Maybe there was maybe 10 people. So we waited to have a picture taken with her. I cannot remember. I know, I'm sorry to be a broken record. Don't remember where we went for dinner. I think based on the rotation, we were probably back in Enchanted Garden, which wasn't one of our favorites. We thought, well, maybe the second time, it'll be a little better. I don't know. The food there just didn't.
It was okay.
It was okay. For some reason, I just preferred Royal Court. I don't know. Yeah. The choices that happened to be on our rotation, we liked better. And at one point, we walked back towards the concierge lounge, and I love this. The little Donald Duck has his bum sticking out of the porthole. That always made me laugh. Earlier that evening, as we were heading down for dinner, I do remember we stopped and talked to Guillermo about pre-booking our next trip because then you got a discount. Mm-hmm. And he was having trouble with the system, so we were like, that's okay, we'll stop back another time. So after dinner, we strolled through the shops. They were really fun. There was a lot of activity, and I think this was one night we did see the show. Was this Wednesday?
Yeah,
yes, it was Wednesday. We saw, and it wasn't, of all the nights to see, it wasn't like a Broadway production or anything. It was the comedian who was really quite funny, but yeah, that was the one show we went to.
Yeah.
So then we just continued walking around after the show. So yeah, this is kind of mixed up. So after our meal, we did go see the show. No, before the meal. Before the meal, we went to see the show, the comedian, and then we went to dinner. And then afterwards, took a stroll through
the mall,
the shops. Yeah, they were fun just to walk around, and of course, it made me want to buy every single piece of clothing that had Disney Cruise Line on it. I can honestly say. Mm-hmm. But every time we would walk through there, I kept eyeing this one bag. I liked it because it had a sailor knot on the front. And Chuy kept saying, get it, and I'm like, I don't really need another bag. That, you know, it's no, there's something more practical to spend the money on. And as we left the shop, we rounded the corner and there was guest relations, a special area for pre-booking, you know, trips and stuff. So he said, I'm gonna run and take care of something. I think you lied and told me you were going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I sat down and started talking with the cast member there about, you know, I forget what it's called, but you don't have to book a specific cruise, but you do put a deposit down and they hold it for you, and you get the, I'm already on a cruise, so I'm going to get a little bit of a discount.
Yeah.
And as I was speaking with her, he brings over a bag and sets it down at my feet. And it's the purse that I had been eyeing for the first, you know, previous 5 days of the cruise. And I love it. Thank you, sweetheart.
Oh,
it was
welcome.
really sweet. It's my cruise bag. So
Yeah.
I can only hear, at least I can only use it in the summer. So I just put it away till next May.
Yes.
But it's a nice bag. I like it a lot.
I like it too.
Thank you. So sweet.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yet again, not quite sure what we did after that, but I'm sure it was a little bit of walking around, people watching, stopping for a drink in the concierge lounge. I know it sounds kind of boring, but we had such a great time.
It went fast.
It did. It went, and we kept saying like, "Oh, we got plenty of time. We'll go see the show tomorrow." And then we would be in the middle of something, and we wouldn't want to stop to have to get, because in order for us to see the first show, because our seating for dinner was the second show, the cat's a little wound up. We would have to start showering at like 4:30 to get ready to get down there for the first show, and then walk to our whatever our rotation dining room was that night. And we don't like to be rushed like that. And that's one thing that, as much as I do like, I'm going to jump to Disney World for a second, as much as I love the Fast Pass system and being able to make advanced dining reservations 180 days out, there's just so many times where if you're in the moment and you're having a great time, you don't want to stop what you're doing to like, oh, now we got to go, and because we have this previous thing.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, it's hard to find that balance, and maybe it'll take a second cruise before we find that balance. And now that we've done a lot of this particular group of things, then we can, like the next cruise, maybe just focus on, hopefully we'll have a better selection of movies, because like I said, it wasn't that they weren't great movies, it's just we'd either seen them or they were things that we really weren't all that interested in.
Yeah.
And I know people kept talking into how wonderful the shows were. Next time
We'll do a more detailed and
yeah,
film everything we can film.
yeah, because now that we have
A camera.
the video camera, it'll be a little more cohesive, and we'll remember
Yeah.
what we did. And yeah, I'm usually such a big food photo person. You know, I'm always taking pictures of what we're eating, but
Again, I think it was overwhelming for the first time there that we just focus on what we're seeing instead of taking pictures.
yeah, and we spent so much time talking to the amazing cast members that I found that I didn't even pull my phone out of my purse sometimes. So yeah, but we still had so much fun, and we
Yes,
were
we
on a
did.
cruise, and it was great. And yeah, we're sad about St. Thomas.
Yeah, oh well. Eventually we
time.
get there.
So thanks for joining us for another day on our trip, and we'll see you on the next installment. Ko-osh!